budget under the able leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. I rise to support the Finance Bill 2026, sir, but I rise not merely to support a financial document. I rise to support a clear economic direction for this country. Sir, this Finance Bill is not just ornamental. It is structural. It simplifies taxation, sir. It strengthens compliance and it expands the tax base. Sir, most importantly, it reduces the discretion and increases the transparency, sir. Sir, if we look carefully at the provisions of this bill, particularly the rationalization of income tax, slabs and surcharge structure, it reflects a balanced and thoughtful philosophy, sir. Sir, the base exemption continues around rupees 2.5 lakhs. Sir, while surcharge is structured progressively. For example, sir, it is charged 10% above rupees 50 lakhs, 15% above 1 crore, and up to 37% for ultra high income, sir. So what does this show, sir? This shows this government believes in progressive taxation without punishing aspiration, sir. Sir, another important feature of this financial bill is the strengthening of compliance and reporting requirements, sir. This is not harassment, sir. This is reform. Because honest taxpayers needs simplicity. Dishonest taxpayers needs accountability. Sir, the provision relating to foreign asset disclosure and compliance framework is very important and significant, sir. In this bill, for decades, undisclosed wealth outside India was a very serious concern, sir. But today, this bill sends a clear message: hidden wealth will no longer remain hidden, sir. Sir, equally important is the strengthening of assessment mechanisms and penalty frameworks. The intent is very clear, sir. Reduce human interface, increase the digital traceability, and ensure fairness, sir. This is why this is the end of the Inspector Raj, sir, and the beginning of System Raj. Sir, once Adam Smith said, peace, easy taxes, and a fair administration of justice. These are the foundations of prosperity. Sir, this bill is building exactly that kind of a foundation, sir. Speaker, sir, let me place this bill in a broader economic context. Sir, in 13 and 14, the total GDP of this country used to be 104.73 lakhs crores, sir. But in 25-26, this has gone to 357.14 lakhs crores, which is 250% increase in the last 11 years, sir. Similarly, sir, if we see our economy, 13-14, it used to be $1.9 trillion economy, whereas it stands at $3.7 trillion economy today, sir. So in one decade, India has nearly doubled its economic size, sir. Sir, under the previous regime, India was ranked almost 10th in the world. Today, we are ranked number 4, sir. Sir, in this bill, they have also reduced the TCS on remittances for education and medical purposes from 5%, which used to be 5% earlier. Now it has brought down to 2%, sir. Sir, similarly, the growth during UPA regime, it used to be hardly 5.2%, sir. But today, in spite of the geopolitical situation, there is a lot of supply problems, but still we are growing at 6.5 to 7.2%, sir. Sir, India is not rising. It is not by accident, sir. It is by a design. So let me remind this House, sir. Let me remind this August House, in between 2011 and 13, investments were stalled, sir. Projects were stuck, and the term policy paralysis became synonymous with the governance, sir. Sir, that was not just an economic slowdown. It was a governance failure, sir. Sir, inflation during UPA's regime, it used to be 9 to 10%, sir. The food inflation used to be more than 12%. But today, in spite of all these discrepancies in the world, India is still, the inflation is anywhere between 4 to 5%, sir. As Milton Friedman once said, inflation is taxation without legislation, sir. So this government has protected the common man from that invisible tax, sir. Sir, coming to the fiscal deficit, which is a very important measure to see how this government is functioning. Sir, under UPA's regime, it used to be 6.4%, sir. I just need 3 minutes, sir. Today, the fiscal deficit is around 5%, sir. In simple terms, fiscal deficit means when a government spends more than it earns, the gap is that fiscal deficit, sir. High deficit means borrowing more. When you borrow more, it passes on the burden to the future, sir. But this government today, under the able leadership of Narendra Modi ji, this government is reducing that gap very responsibly, sir, without stopping development. Because our capital expenditure today is almost 11 lakh crores, sir, which was hardly 2 lakh crores in UPA's regime. This is not just spending, sir, this is nation building. This, sir, they built files, sir. They just built files during UPA's regime. We are building roads, railways, airports, seaports, medical colleges, hospitals, data centers. Sir, those days only 12 kilometers per day they used to build the roads. Today we are building 34 kilometers per day. The railway allocation was just 50,000 crore per annum. But today we have allocated 2.5 crores, sir. I will summarize, sir. I want to remind this House two issues, sir. The 2G spectrum allocation is a classic example of how natural resources were mishandled by that government, sir. And the coal block allocation showed how lack of transparency can distort both the economy and the public trust, sir. Sir, regarding the banking sector, most importantly, sir, the NPAs used to be 11.2%, sir. Today it is only 3%, which means 10 lakh crores it's been resolved by this government, sir. Where did the NPAs come, sir? It has not fallen from the sky. They were created during their time, sir. Because their lending decisions were influenced by proximity, not by prudence, sir.
माननीय बिंदु जी
So, ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ sir,
धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष महोदय.
ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ sir, 1 minute, sir, only 1 minute. I'm concluding, sir. I'm concluding 1 minute, sir. ಕೊನೆಯದಾಗಿ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ, ಸರ್. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ, ಕೋಲಾರ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಗ್ರಾಮಾಂತರ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಸರ್, ಕುಡಿಯುವ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಹಾಹಾಕಾರ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸರ್ಕಾರ 2 ಹಂತಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಶುದ್ಧೀಕರಣ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಳಚೆ ನೀರನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಭಾಗಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈ ಭಾಗದ ಜನರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರತಿಕೂಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸರ್. ಖಂಡಿತ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಾನಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಹಣವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮೂರನೇ
मैं आज इस महत्वपूर्ण विधेयक के समर्थन में अपनी बात रखने के लिए खड़ा हुआ हूँ. सबसे पहले मैं देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी और माननीय वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण जी को